to me and Crescent Victoria Island, Lagos, Nigeria. Good morning to you. Wait Wednesday. Today, I'm Sheriff Quadry. You can watch live right now on Facebook, Nigeria Info 99.3. If you can watch, please go on. Join us on that platform. You can also watch on YouTube, Nigeria Info 99.3 as well. Join us as well. This morning, we'll be using all our platforms. We started this conversation at 8 o'clock at 5 o'clock on the lead, where we brought you about 3 stories. Now, this is one of the stories, and it's about sell your vote or your voter card and go to jail for 10 years. It's one of the recommendations here in this bill. So, the Electoral Offences bill was passed by the Senate yesterday. This bill is for the establishment of the Electoral Offences Commission. Now, the approval of the commission followed the consideration of the report of the Senate Committee on Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. The functions of this commission, the Electoral Offences Commission, includes they will have to investigate electoral offences. It doesn't stop there. After investigation, they are saddled with the responsibility of prosecuting electoral offenders. And guess what? It doesn't end there as well. They will also have records of these offenders when prosecuted. The offenders that have been successfully prosecuted. Their records will be there. Penalties will be there for them as well. That is the function of the National Electoral Commission, the National Electoral Offences Commission. Now, before now, this used to be INEC's job. It is just too enormous. INEC should just be focused on conducting elections for us. They shouldn't be saddled with the responsibility of going to court and trying to try election or electoral offenses and everything. No, that's too much. But now we're here. Now, this is what we know. Listen. Anyone caught engaging in electoral fraud, according to this bill, will go, likely, if prosecuted successfully, will go to jail for 5 years or pay 10 million naira in fines. If you're caught in electoral fraud, let's move on. As a voter, you have your PVC and you are caught selling your PVC. You will get 10 years in jail for selling your PVC. Now, if you're just a voter, you want to vote, or on election day, or any other day, somebody else's PVC is found on you, you go jail. I mean, the PVC when I find on you, not be your name there on top, you go jail. If you're now someone that documents, such as, let's say, voter register, for instance, is found on you, you go jail 5 years, or you pay 10 million naira in fines. No, I beg your pardon, 10 years rather. If you are caught selling your PVC, if you are caught holding on to another person's PVC or PVCs, if you're caught with a voter register, you're liable to 10 years in jail. Please note it down. Let's move on. Now, for those who will be convicted for any election officials, or let's say anybody that is planning to prevent any person from voting at the polling station. Let's say an electoral official, which, they're in charge of, counting and making people vote and everything. The electoral official decides not to count ballot box or ballot papers or willfully prevent anybody from voting. That person, if caught, 10 years, 10 years straight. If that kind of person is caught willfully preventing people from voting, willfully preventing eligible voters from voting, willfully refusing to count any ballot paper, willfully counting ballot papers that are not valid, or any electoral officer that declare a false result at an election, 10 years straight. In fact, what am I saying? This one says at least 15 years. Yeah, that's the penalty. At least 15 years, no less but more, for such a person. Let's move on. The Senate also gave at least 15 years jail term or 30 million naira fine. 30 million naira fine or 15 years at least for any security personnel or election official that is working for INEC or state electoral commissions. Exactly. Who is planning to influence the outcome of an election? Who engages in actions that could influence the outcome of an election is 15 years at least or 30 million naira. Either you're a security personnel or in any form that you're planning to influence the outcome of any election, whether you want to aid this or aid that or do this, do that, or 30 million naira fine or go to jail for nothing less than 15 years. Now, this one is small, 6 months. If you are found disturbing the peace, or you are there, where is that Shekere? Let me look for Shekere. You are there at the polling station, you're saying, vote for Sheriff, vote for Sheriff. Go and drum and sing it there. 6 months, that's what you take. That's according to this Electoral Offences bill. No singing, no drumming, no playing music. You cannot do it. Gathering people near a polling station. It's 6 months, or you go to jail. 6 months, or you pay fine of 100,000 naira, or they even put the two joint self. That's you, or you alone, and every other person that is taking part in it. Now, this one is very interesting. If you're just joining us, you're welcome. It's a crossfire, and we're taking a look at the provisions of the Electoral Offences Bill. This one is interesting. If you are caught defaming a candidate, and our politicians are very, very notorious for this. They're very, very notorious. They don't do it subtly. They don't do it subtly. They go all frontal. They go all guns blazing. If you are caught this time around, it's 10 years in jail. Whether you are doing it on your own, or you are doing it for any organization, or any political party, or whatever, even if you are not the candidate, you are doing it on behalf of the candidates, it's 10 years. Because you'll be arrested, you will be prosecuted if you fail to provide proof of everything you have said to malign the image of that candidate. It's 10 years for you. Whether you are saying it or you are printing it or you are airing it or you are publishing in whatever form, and you cannot prove it, by 10 years, Colosimi. Now, there's a 5-year jail term for anybody soliciting votes. Any person soliciting votes, whether you are giving for or against any political party or candidate at an election, at a polling booth, election area, is 5 years jail term straight, or you pay 10 million naira fine. That's just it. We have 3 more. I'll come to the telephone. My lines are buzzing. We have 3 more. Should I take the 3? Let's take the 3 rush, eh? There is 20 years jail term. This is the biggest one. 20 years jail term for those who snatch ballot boxes. If you are a candidate or an agent of a political party and you feel that elections are not going your way, voting is not going your way, and you decide to go and scatter places and smash ballot boxes, damage them, tear ballot boxes, ballot papers, burn them. Either you are doing it during the election, you are doing it after the election, or before the election itself. You've gone there to scatter places before people come. It's 20 years. 20 years, ni. Straight. Only you. That's you. 20 years. That's it. Oh, well, if you have 40 million naira, you can pay 40 million naira. It's fine. If you have 40 million naira. But the court will decide whether you just pay the fine or they will dash you the two together. Now, there's another 15 years for some people who are there to influence voters' choice. Alayafa. Only airplane. Wait, so do we have any party with aeroplane as their logo? Let me not be campaigning for people. What can I use that will not campaign? Only mouse computer. What else can I use? I don't want to campaign for anybody. You know all those people that will just be conciliatory, like whispering, like, shit me, yeah. You know. If you are caught, it's 15 years straight. Or you are there at the polling booths, just looking people sternly, like, people will now be afraid. Places that you're not supposed to get close to, the polling booths, for instance, the area there, because you are one baba or one alaye somewhere, you now go and stand there, and you're now threatening people or intimidating people, forcing people to vote for your party. If the commission catches you, is 15 years. And there's one for hate speech here. Whatever form of hate speech. That one is 20 million naira fine or 10 years in jail. Let's talk. 8:20. Nigeria Info 99.3. Electoral Offences Commission Bill. Do you have any reservation as regards any of these punitive measures? Would you like them to add one or two? What is missing? Do you have concerns as to the implementation? Those are the areas we're going to touch on. 0700 993 993 993 and 01465 7190 for the ladies. When you call me, please go straight to the point. I love you too. WhatsApp number is 0809 597 5805. That is 0809 597 5805. Facebook, we are live there. Nigeria Info 99.3. YouTube, we're also live. Nigeria Info 99.3. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning to you.
God bless you.
You too.
I've been listening to what you've been saying with a lot of interest. And with apologies, it looks to me like Tales by the Moonlight. Because it's the same politicians who rolled this thing out. We start by breaking them one after the other. You talk of hate speech, it's found among them. You talk of snatching ballot boxes, they are the ones who organize it from A to Z. You hate speech. When you look at a group of intelligent, enterprising, hardworking, beautiful, handsome group of people, and you call them a dot in a circle, is it not hate speech? Who will address it? Sheriff,
I'm with you.
God that can help us. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you too for calling me. Appreciate it. I really do. Very interesting contribution. Ogbaro is joining us from Banana Island. Ogbaro, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah. You see, these laws, they did not complete it well.
Okay.
They should put any executive, governor, senator, whoever it may be, that after the polling unit, after the voting, if they find him in another area, they should sentence him to 50 years imprisonment.
50 years?
Yes.
If they found who? Near where?
Governor.
Okay.
Governor, senator, any of the top politicians, after the polling unit voting.
Oh, okay.
They find them in another area.
Okay.
Within that state.
Okay.
Within the local
no state executives should move around on election day.
Yes. Because they are the people who is going to do all these things, and they will get away with it.
I hear you.
And if the common people, they will just pick people in the polling unit and say they commit offense. So they should put their own there, and it will be 50 years imprisonment. Thank you.
Thank you, too. We'll speak with Anne. After Anne, we go to break. Hi, Anne. Good morning to you.
Hi, good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
Beautiful, everything that they said, but one thing I'm still wondering how they're going to go about it is, how are they going to, when they want to prosecute these cases, how are they going to determine who's guilty? Is it not going to end up being your word against mine kind of trial with nothing to show for it? Like, how are they going to gather evidences that would be tenable in court to actually find these people guilty of snatching ballot boxes? All these offenses, we know how very rowdy it gets.
Okay.
And I'm afraid that trials and prosecutions are going to just become your word against mine kind of situations, and it's difficult to nail someone on any of these offenses. That's my thank you.
Valid concern there. If you call with another person's voter card, what are you going to say that would stall the trial, really? Okay. But that's valid nonetheless. It's valid. We're going to go to Facebook. We're streaming live on Facebook, by the way. We're almost ready for our first break, but let's take this one here. This person says, what is the provision for those who sponsor thugs? So the thugs, from what I read out earlier, the thugs are the ones that we prosecuted. If the thugs can finger out that this is the Baba that sent us, and the Baba can be maybe charged as an accomplice or something, yeah. But it's rule that you're caught that you'll be prosecuted. Shikana. All right. We're going to go to YouTube. We have comments on YouTube as well coming through. Perhaps I should just take that break right now before this thing cuts me off. Can cut me off anytime. Okay, let's go to break. So we don't get carried away with messages, huh? I'll be right back. Stay here, Nigeria Info. I can see your calls here, but we must take this break.
In the center of excellence. Over 40 radio stations. Strong 9 million radio audience. Nigeria Info 99.3 is officially the #1 talk station in Lagos. Over 2 million radio listeners. 1.3 million online community. Starcast of broadcasters. Talk, news, and sports. We are having the biggest conversation right now. Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Wake up to the best of breakfast radio.
We cannot have farmers being slaughtered on their farms. We cannot have girls being kidnapped. We cannot have women being killed.
The Morning Crossfire with Sheriff Quadry.
I think the police, they believe that they are above the law before. Because they will tell you that I'm going to shoot you, nothing will happen. If they want to resign, let all of them go away. We have people in the street that are looking for jobs that are going to do the job diligently.
Day-to-day analysis of events happening around you.
We should never even allow the government to begin to think about using
More conversation, more talk, more. Right after this. Did you know chronic stress from work or lifestyle habits may result in fatigue, headaches, and pains? Stress reduces the body's ability to fight diseases, leaving you vulnerable. Your day will be much better knowing you have the right immune support to help you combat symptoms of stress. Immune Active is a premium blend of high-strength vitamin C, zinc, and selenium that helps prevent recurring diseases, improves skin radiance, and boosts confidence. Activate your immune system today with Immune Active. Available at any leading pharmacy store near you and online at oaklifevitamins.com.
Apollo, my guy. How every now?
Enjo, what thing now? That is money you just call me.
See, 9 Mobile, they give me call bonus while I finish. Now all my guys go here.
If you never recharge your 9 Mobile line for 40 days or more, recharge 200 naira and above, and we go summer you 6 times your recharge and double data bonus.
Apollo, my guy.
Make you see, I go block you now. You go see him.
Terms and conditions day. 9 Mobile.
Hey Lagosians, some thrilling news for you here. Do you know that Air Peace, Nigeria's premier airline, is launching flight operations into Ilorin on Thursday, June the 17th, 2021? Yes, that's right. Now this means you can fly daily to Ilorin from Lagos and Abuja while experiencing our signature hospitality offered by a well-trained crew. Fly with Air Peace to Ilorin and enjoy peaceful skies as you take advantage of our affordable fares. For bookings, head to our website on www.flyairpeace.com or download the Air Peace mobile app on Play Store or App Store. Go on, start booking and share the great news. Air Peace, your peace, our goal.
In the information era, facts, events, and news are available at the click of a button. The information flow is enormous, which makes the financial markets unpredictable. As a trader, you need to have a strategy, and most importantly, you need a trustworthy partner that will simplify things for you. Hot Forex is serious about its responsibilities to you. With its origin dating back to 2010, we are a multi-regulated broker with over 2 million live accounts, wide global presence, more than 35 international awards, tight spreads, multiple assets, reliable fast execution, technological innovation, and multiple account types. The Hot Forex team is always ready to deliver trading services and free trading education that you can rely on every time. And this is not just a mission, it's a promise. Visit the Hot Forex Educational Centers at 3rd floor, Warala House, 90 Allen Avenue, Ikeja, Lagos, or call 0908-517-6394 or visit www.hotforex.com. Hot Forex, for traders that want more.
Babe, I can't believe I won't see you again till next week. I've really missed you.
Nah, I miss you more.
That's impossible because I miss you more.
Me, I miss you like Ilode.
Oh my. Wow, babe, we've been talking for like forever. Oh yeah. Time to hang up.
No, you hang up.
Okay. Let's hang up on 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. You didn't hang up.
Neither did you, Joe.
That's because I don't want to stop hearing your voice.
Aw, babe.
Your pillow talk doesn't have to end when you talk all day long for just 11 co per second to all networks. Dial star 311 hash to get talking right away.
Glow Unlimited. You are listening to your number one station for talk.
Your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
And we're back on the Crossfire. 8:31 is the time from our studios here. I'm Sheriff Quadry. We're also live on Facebook and YouTube, Nigeria Info 99.3. WhatsApp is 0809 597 5805. For the ladies, the number to call is 01 465 7190. That is 01 465 7190. For the men, the number is 0700 993 993 993. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
My name is Justine. I'm a first-time caller.
Welcome.
I listened to the rules and regulations you dropped, and I just laughed because even Mr. President said the same thing last year.
Okay.
And, last election, and we all are aware that ballot boxes were stolen. Was anybody shot or imprisoned for it? No. Now, this year, what if a politician sends a thug out or sends some thugs out to go and steal ballot box and they blame it on their opponent and all of that? I don't see this thing. I don't see it working at all.
Okay.
Because this is another big lie that they are trying to bring out. So I don't.
You don't think it can work? The enforcement.
I don't think it can work because anybody can be blamed for it.
Okay.
They themselves won't come out to steal ballot boxes.
Yeah.
They will send talks. And what if those talks say, okay, it's not so person that sent us, it's their opposition member that sent. They will imprison them for that now. Right?
Okay.
So you think of it that other way. Anyway, we'll see it coming, sharp.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling me. John is here from Unilag. John is a first-time caller as well. Hi, John. Good morning to you.
Hi, Philo. See, there's no excuse. Nigerians should come out. We should come out. See, if you come out in mass on that day, like NSAS, nobody will carry ballot box. Now, I'm the one telling you.
Okay.
Nobody. Okay, look at the state election. Food for thought now. People came out. People slept there. They did vigil. They pinned down there. Nobody carried any ballot box. If anybody carry ballot box, we will kill them on that day. I'm telling you. We're going to remove the government from power 2023. I'm very angry with Nigerians. So we should come out. No time. Thank you.
John, don't kill anybody. It's totally against the law. If you take the law in your hands, you would be in trouble. All right, John? But I support you. People must come out to vote. Good morning to you.
Hello, Sheriff. Good morning.
Good morning
Alex.
to you. Alex, welcome.
Yeah, I just want to say something. You see, you use power for various things. You can use power to inspire. You can use power to give hope. You can use power to educate. You can use power to build. But we have a major problem in this part of the world.
Okay.
Yes, because our attitude to power is to coerce people and to punish people. That's what our people know how to use power to do, right? And I'm saying that there are a lot more positive things, more productive things that you can achieve with power. Look at all of these laws that you have just laid out. Do you know that if the NOA were on top of its beat, most of these things that we're trying to solve using power, force, we can do it by persuasion with the NOA. The NOA is dormant. It's like a horse that has his legs inside clay. I mentioned it on this program a few weeks ago that this guy appeared, the Director General appeared on Channels TV, a very arrogant guy, trying to defend his dormancy in office. I just want to say this. I'm not looking to be paid for anything, but that is a job that I can do free of charge for Nigeria. I think we should begin to think.
Okay.
Stop making all these stupid laws. Let's educate the people instead. Let's invest money in mass mobilization campaigns. Thanks, Sheriff.
Thank you, Alex. Chibike is joining us right now. Hi, Chibike. Morning to you.
Hello, Mr. Sheriff.
Good morning.
Few things are missing.
Okay.
Like all the foreigners carrying our PVC.
Eh?
Like foreigners, some of the foreigners who is not Nigerians.
Okay.
like all this in the jail, some of them have our PVC.
Okay.
And all the vote buyers, the people that buy votes during the election. I didn't hear that one.
No, he's there. He's there, actually.
He's
there.
The money bank people.
He's there.
The bullion van people.
As long as you buy vote, whether you put it in wheelbarrow or you put it in Omolanke. Thank you, GVK, for calling me. We're preparing for our next call, but let's take a few thoughts from WhatsApp. Alex is in VI. Alex says, how about those who snatch ballot boxes, shooting and disrupting voters' rights, etc., should get about 30 or life imprisonment? Ballot box snatchers get 20 years imprisonment. Or 40 million naira or so in fines. So Charles from Raja says this is a good starting point. We need NOA to publish the law in different local languages, set up meetings with area boys, thugs, road guys, etc., for them to know the prison terms if they allow themselves to be used by the politicians. If we are able to erase the bad boys used by politicians, our elections will be on point. The NYSC and professors engaged as electoral officers are educated enough, so it is up to them to make decisions that will send them to jail. Charles Omaja is breaking it down. Tosin is here. Tosin is in Ogba, and she's a first-time caller as well. Tosin, hi. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I would like to make a comment about what the second to the last caller said about us coming out in mass to vote. It's high time we will stop thinking about what has been in the past. Yes, we believe that, the president said a lot of things like that before this kind of election, 2015 or so. But this is a time where we have to make the change now. Let us come out in mass to vote. Let's forget about everything that has happened, and let's see this 2023 election as the time to actually make that. And I think there should also be a compensation to anyone who raises alarm or any form of mago at that polling booth as well. So I think this will also help as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Tosin. Brilliant hearing from you. Nonso is in Lekki. Nonso, good morning to you.
Sheriff, good morning.
Morning to you.
How'd work now?
Very well, my brother. Very well.
Sheriff, we don't hear what it is now.
Waiting.
The governors and the president now. If the promise where they fulfill us, the ones if they no fulfill the promise, what you could do them? They go make promise now. They go do law. They go do hospital.
Now you go punish them for that one now. You understand? We don't need law for that one though. If anybody promise you something, wait. If anybody promise you something, If anybody promise you something and the person not fulfilling promise, I'm gonna gather now and not vote the person again, or just recall the person, whatever.
If we're supposed to put law that if you promise and that promise, if you don't fulfill that promise, you go jail for 30 years.
Why would you even allow him to stay there in 30 years when the person has not fulfilled any promise?
Before I use my 1 minute finish, that time I tell you say Enugu State Road from Onisha to Enugu is not motorable.
Yeah.
If I don't know how one takes, I won't travel any moment from now. And I don't know, I need to have your own personal WhatsApp so that I can send you the videos, all this and what they tell you.
That one's simple now. Just go Instagram, Sheriff Quadry. Go Instagram, they snap, they send them, they DM me all those pictures. For Instagram. Just send me, no worry.
No, actually.
Correct guy. Bamidele, hi, good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Morning.
What I want them to add is that those governors, that if they are being found in any area, they should go for 20 years. They should add that one.
On election day, Abi?
Yes,
they should not be walking around or saying that they are monitoring.
Yes. Let them just vote and go. If they are being found in another area, 20 years, no pain of fine for them. Just 20 years.
All right, Bamidele, thank you for calling me. On Facebook, Yusuf Nuruddin says they should include any candidates that declares him or herself as winner before INEC does. Should be prosecuted. 2, any electoral officer that announces fake results contrary to the submitted results from polling units should serve a life jail term. There's punishment for, I think it's 15 years they put here. You want life jail for such electoral officer, Abby? Okay. But they put, I think, 15 years on that one. Joseph on Facebook says, this law will scare people to vote because someone can easily be implicated falsely. Please, let's just use the electronic medium. Thanks. Okay, Joseph. I think someone made that same point earlier. Huh? Let's go to YouTube while we wait for Joy to join us. Munchies on YouTube says, why is there an option of fine? Their sponsors can pay these fines now. As Munchies is really upset that there are options to pay fines. Let's look at Joy. Joy is in Ilupeju. Joy, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Joy.
Welcome, Joy.
Yeah. So, my take on this is, if there is electronic voting, there'll be no need for snatching ballot boxes. Like we see other countries with how they vote.
Mm-hmm.
You can be in your comfort place and vote there'll be no need of anybody killing each other and all that, the law they are making. So that's why we advocate for electronic voting. If they could pass it as a law for Nigeria to vote electronically, I think the whole problem would have cut short all this logistics and all that.
So Joy, thank you for calling. Yeah, I appreciate it. Electronic voting has been passed. What hasn't been passed is electronic transmission of results. That's what hasn't been passed yet. Benga is in Sulere. He's a first-time caller. Benga, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
How's everything, Sheriff?
Very well, my brother. Very well.
Yeah. I appreciate your work. God will bless you.
Thank you.
I just want to contribute on that. No, the law being made are very good. Very, very good. But implementation of it is the problem. Who are those that are there? The executive, I don't believe in them anymore. The legislative, I don't believe in them anymore. Even the judiciary. Because of these people, the politicians are the ones doing all this. The government are the ones sending all these people. So what is the law saying concerning those people?
Okay.
Because they're the one that will go after that, they will go and release them. Even the place we arrange for other people to bring to
as replacement.
In order for the police, yes, to change them. So I want the Senate also to create another law.
Okay.
Against the executive.
Oh, all right, Benga. Thank you for calling me. Chama is joining us on Moshodi. Chama, good morning to you.
Morning.
Morning.
I think the other caller is really asking, because they say we're still using paper.
Okay.
So she's asking if without the paper we can just print somewhere. That's what she meant.
Okay.
Thank you. Because that's not what we passed.
Right. You're right on that one. But what I know that has been passed is it now left for INEC to now get the facilities that can make us vote electronically. But electronic voting has been passed. It's INEC that can now do it. Maybe 2023, maybe 2027. That is left for INEC to now, do. But right now, as it stands, it's been passed. Electronic voting has been passed. Electronic transmission of result is what is left. Right now. Adeola Akintoye on YouTube says, we really have many good policies and rules, but our problem is execution and implementation. How will the common Nigerian, uneducated, be aware of these rules? We lack in place of awareness. Thanks. That's Adeola Akintoye on YouTube. Babs Ade on YouTube says, Sheriff, did you see electronic voting has been passed? What I think that was passed is electronic accreditation of voters. Oh, well, maybe that's it. But what I read is electronic voting has been passed. I may be wrong then if you're bringing this angle to it. Yeah. Let's speak with Ziza. Ziza is a first-time caller from Egbeda. Ziza, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, so my take on this law passed is that I don't think it can work. You know why? Because we've always made laws as Nigerians, as a country. We've always made laws, but implementing these laws have always been a problem for us.
Implementation.
So yes, I'm just seeing this as a bandage to a problem that needs teaching.
Okay.
So you understand?
Okay.
That's why I feel this law it's not going to work. Yes, because there are many holes in this law that people can use to escape punishment.
All right, Ziza. Thank you for talking to me. I really do appreciate it. We're going to speak with Olubumi in a moment. Olubumi is a first-time caller. She's calling from Ijegun. Olubumi, good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Morning to you.
How are you doing this morning?
Very well. How are you?
Yeah. My take is that concerning the laws they have made, there may be a lot of implication of innocent people. Because some people may just be out and, when the wala starts, the police will just pack everybody. So I think I support the electronic voting to just stop a lot of all this, of innocent people getting involved in all this, their wahalas.
Right.
That's my take.
Thank you, Olubumi. Please call again, right? We'd like to hear more from you. Etim is in Satellite Town. Etim, how are you today?
I'm fine, I'm cool. How are you doing?
Very well, Etim. Please turn off your radio.
Okay. There's no provision. The most essential things upon all this law that have been passed. My major concern is server.
Okay.
What is the law make against anyone or group of person or party that will hack into INEC server? Because that was the major target of PDP. They did in 2019. They admitted that they hacked into INEC server. They later, when it was announced that it was against the law to hack on INEC server, they now make a U-turn that it was a whistleblower in INEC server that released, that told them that they won the election through the INEC server.
All right.
They went as far as going to Kenya to hire a server expert.
Forensic, yeah.
Yes. This time around, they will go to Russia to hire INEC server. They have two options. They will use a Supreme Court justice in the person of Merodi. Merodi will be denied the chief judge after the retirement of Tanko Muhammad because he's a PDP member.
Right.
Just like Resta Onesha, they should forget about when the chance comes. They should know those who are crying of Resta Onesha this and that. They should not condemn when time comes.
All right, that's it.
So INEC server, those who are targeting INEC server, they should make the law against them. Thank you.
All right, Etim, thank you for calling me. And just to provide more clarity, Mary, please stay with me. Don't go anywhere, Mary. I'll come to you in a moment. The contributor that talked about electronic accreditation and everything, I remember very clearly right now, the amendment that was done is to allow INEC free hand to determine the procedure for voting, which means that includes electronic voting as well. So INEC can conduct elections in whatever way, whatever form that they want to conduct it. So that is, what gave room for saying that INEC can now use electronic voting in subsequent elections. Mary, thank you for trying. Nigeria Info, good morning to you. I think we lost that as well. Let's jump on another one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Sheriff.
Morning to
Mary
you.
calling from Okada.
Welcome, Mary. Welcome.
Okay, thank you. My take on this is that a lot of people don't even get this information. There's no enough sensitization. The people who they give this 500 naira to perpetrate this crime, this bag of rice, all these small incentives to perpetrate this crime, don't even know about these laws that are being set. So they play on their ignorance. It's just, people who are prevailed to just probably pick up the newspaper, watch the news, and, listen to this, listen to your station because of maybe we love it or something like that get prevailed information on time. They know the people they go to perpetrate these crimes. They do this. Most of them have nothing to lose. Some of the people that do these things, you see them ignorantly doing it, and they don't even care if they die or if they go to jail.
We should do more to get the information to these people.
Go the way they make noise and campaign, blah, 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 vote for this. They should go back there and be hitting the same gong and be telling them, if you do this, they should do sound cry if possible. If you do this, if you do that, at the end of the day, even if you come in mass, this is Nigeria. Most times things don't work. I'm sorry to sound like this. Most times things don't work. So even if you come out in mass to vote, the learned ones they're even afraid to go out to vote because they don't want to die. This country is not worth dying for. Somebody like me, that's my own skepticism to go out to vote. The chaos, the anarchy, so many things that happen on voting day. If you get but if these people, if they are even aware of it, there might be a little bit of orderliness because they know what they stand to face. It's not on that day you now catch them and say, you know our police people now. You go to jail. Where do they have the 1 million naira to pay? Be 10 million naira. All of these things is just jamboree. They know what they are doing. They just want to form that they are working, so they bring out laws. They are working. They are not doing anything. They know how they have their way. It's not so these alaye are even lighting these days. They are not the ones that perpetrate these crimes anymore. Thank you, Sheriff.
Thank you, Mary, for calling me. 8:52 is the time, Lagos, Nigeria. We're going to speak with Chibukenam. Chibukenam is a first-time caller. He's calling in from Ikoyi. Chibukenam, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Sheriff.
Good morning.
Yeah, so luckily I got you today. I've tried for ages.
I'm glad that you're here finally.
Yes, I thank God I celebrate that. I want to help Nigeria Info for keeping us informed daily. I'm a daily listener.
Thank you.
Yes, on the issue at hand, I think our legislatures and our government officials should stop taking Nigerians for granted and taking us as if we don't have independent reasoning of our own. One item of electronic voting and transmission of election will solve many of these problems that you are enumerating. Yeah, because I've worked this country for years since I became conscious of myself. We have too many laws, but operating them and getting us see that, they are being operated has been the problem. So let the legislators do better. Let us kick off with electronic voting and transmission. And as the year progresses, we improve on it to actually allow Nigerians to make choice of leaders. These laws I'm hearing will not change our situation. They have always been there, and I don't see them making any difference.
All right.
They should do the right thing. We are thinking too as they think. I don't think they think faster than us. Thank you.
Chibukenam, thank you for calling me. Bumi is here from Ikeja. Bumi, okay, let me speak with you. Hi, Bumi, how are you?
Hello.
How are you? How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
I have like 45 seconds. Can you help me manage it?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
What I feel about...
No way. No, that didn't just happen. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, Daniel Sado on YouTube says... electronic voting is a good thing, but I think there should be provision for anybody to involve experts to safeguard the server that's IT related, and also an independent consultant that can be involved. Maybe PwC, for instance, their name is at stake and can't be easily influenced. Oh, okay. Lagos, that's the show today. I'm Sheriff Quadry. I'll be on your radio tomorrow again at 5. Morning to you.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.